Welcome back, everybody, to more Lord of the Rings Online. No introduction, no introduction. Let's get straight into it. We're gonna start questing here in the Eves of Fangorn. Let's go. Get up there. Let's do it. So we're gonna search for signs of life here in the Eves of Fangorn. See what we can find. I'm excited to quest here. I think it's gonna be fun. And we got Ashlimb. This is a strange tree that you have found. Rather, it is not a tree at all, but a very still tree-like ent. He does not acknowledge you for a moment, but becomes gradually aware that he regards you with slow, keen eyes. It is clear to your travel-weary eyes that this is no ordinary tree. This is an ent. He is strangely silent compared to the others you have seen. His eyes are sleepy, but he holds his own eyes with searching green depth. You gaze bemused at this quiet creature's eyes, and soon strange thoughts begin to seep into your mind. You have the sensation of recalling a memory that is not your own.
The Ent Ashlim wishes to relay a memory to you, for something troubles his slow, sleepy mind.
I think we know these two. This is a stuffy old place, isn't it, Pippin? I want some air. I wouldn't mind finding some fresh water or a hot meal either after that ordeal with the orcs. But I don't think stopping here will get us any of it. Come, Mary, up you go. I only hope my legs obey. I really cannot catch my breath in this place. There we go. If maps in Rivendell speak true, we may find a river this way towards the southwest. Splendid. Try not to get us too lost, Master Brandybuck. The air really is unnaturally dim and dense in here. Just look at all the trailing, sagging beards of lichen. But surely this is no unwholesome as Bilbo's descriptions of Mirkwood. The sun must peep in sometimes. This place does not feel black or evil, it's just tree-ish. Frightfully so. Then the small creatures were too far out of earshot to observe. Ashlim's memory goes no further, for the halflings walked out of range of his hearing. The small creatures interested Ashlim, exciting his curiosity, for he had never laid eyes on their like before. You believe you understand what just happened. You were given a memory from deep within the eyes of the Ent, something he saw that he wants you to know about. This Ent, grown too sleepy, too tree-ish, to solve the riddle of this memory. Will you help him? This tree-ish Ent has decided that he is curious about the creatures he saw. Hobbits, whom you know to be Meriadoc, Brandybuck, and Peregrine Took of the Shire. Ashlim's inquisitive gaze speaks plainly. He wishes to know whither these hobbits have gone, and what fate they have met. Are they safe? You find yourself wondering the same thing. So find the Entwash and search for signs of the Hobbit's passage. Let me make sure I don't have any other quests. No, that's it. That's the only one. Just the epic and this one. Okay. I try to avoid these unfriendly trees. You have come to the banks of the Entwash. Roots threaten to trip anyone who dares tread the path along the Entwash. So, looks like I need to defeat 12 of these. That's a lot of them. And let me see where I'm headed. Probably towards that quest ring right there. So let me go towards this side of the bank. There's the little footprints I'm looking for. Find a sign of Merry and Pippin. Let's see. Looks like they're gonna be off that way. So I'll keep running along the bank and killing any roots. Twelve of them, huh? That's a lot. But I can do it. I'll do it. No worries. Now let me see. Yeah, I'm close to the quest ring here. Let me just defeat more roots. Should be my last one. Very good. You have cleared many of the treacherous tangling roots growing along the Entwash. It looks like the pair of hobbits may have paused here to wash their cares away in the clear water. So next, we're gonna keep going that way. And let me actually get on my pony. Eves of Fangorn Exploration. It is not a bad idea to gather food and water while you can, for the thought of being lost in the woods without such necessities is a gruesome one. Okay, so where am I at? Collect wild turnips and collect clean drinking water. Grab some turnips too. Here's a hobbit footprint. Footprint points away from the river now, following a low path through the wood. Let me go back towards the river so I can get some more clean water. It seems like all of the quests that are going to open up in this region will be opened up through me following in the footsteps of Merry and Pippin, which is kind of an interesting way to do things. Kind of fun. It's another turnip. And some water here. You have collected ample water and food. Should it come in handy while in this wild place? It may be long before you look upon another market vendor. Okay, very good. Let's see, we're going north. I'm interested about this tree with the bats here. And that's probably gonna be Treebeard, I don't know. Some spiders up there. Okay, let's go. Let's continue tracking the hobbits. Fangorn bat. Got some crumbs over here. You find some crumbs. Only a hobbit could stop for a nibble upon the discovery of such a strange hill. Surely they climbed it. Treebeard's Hill. And look who it is. Look who it is, my friends. Let's appreciate the view of the Forest of Fangorn over here, though. Nice. Very nice. Let me actually go down a little more. Very cool indeed. Okay. That'll make a nice screenshot for my icons. Well met, Kippen. This would be a surprising meeting if I had not known that you would appear at this very spot around this very time. Come, let us speak at some length. Do make yourself comfortable. I wish to speak to you about Fangorn, Kippen. I have great faith in your good sense, and I'm relying heavily upon it now. I believe your deeds can do much to effect change here in these troubled times. Should I click that horse? Will it take me away, or will it just show me where it can take me? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to use it. I'm scared it's gonna take me away. I'll play with it later. We do not have much time, Kippen, but I think you will want to hear my tale. Will you not stay for a spell, Kippen?
Gandalf has found you deep in the eaves of Fangorn after you followed the trail of 2 lost hobbits. He wishes now to allay your worries for the vulnerable halflings and to tell you all that is afoot in Fangorn.
Let me share some of my knowledge with you, Kippen, for I believe that you have come to this place tracking 2 old friends. They are friends to me also, and I know what became of them. Believe it or not, this has a great deal to do with you. It just so happens that the hobbits you seek came not long ago to this very hill. I wonder what we will be able to see from the top of this hill. I don't know, but I can taste the fresh air. Ah, that's better. Do you feel the wind changing? Is it cooler up here? The sunlight will melt back into the clouds soon. What a pity, I almost like this place with the sun shining upon it. Almost like the forest. That is good. Indeed, how uncommonly kind of you. I almost feel that I do not like you, but let us not be hasty. Very odd indeed. If I had seen you before, I heard your voices. I should have trodden on you, mistaking you for little orcs. But I am glad I didn't, for I liked your voices. Nice little voices. They call to mind something I cannot remember. Very odd you are. If you please, rather, what are you? No. I am an Ent. Fangorn is my name, or Treebeard in some tongues. You may call me Treebeard. The hobbits are safe with Treebeard, but do you see what I see? The Ents have never seen hobbits before. Even the sleeping Ent you passed was interested in them. The Ents are old, older than me. Even they grow tired, tree-ish, sleepy. They care little for the troubles of the world, but war and doom threaten them, and it threatens us all. They know elf, man, dwarf, Ent, and beast from their old songs. But a creature of the Shire is new, and stirs something in their memory. The hobbits will have a great deal of influence on Treebeard, and he on them. But here, the Ents still mostly sleep, speaking only in passing memories. This is where you come in. Talk to them, my friend. Help their eyes see beyond the span of their roots. I am needed elsewhere, but I believe your influence here will be great. Gandalf believes you have the power to stir the sleeping shepherds of Fangorn. I trust you with this great deed, Kippen. I do not know for certain if your efforts will end and change, but I have hope. Just talk to the Ents you find, learn of their memories, and help them piece together the riddles that occupy their slow minds. I think I have told you enough, without telling you too much. Let us return to the present. Does that satisfy your curiosity about the fate of the young hobbits? They are now in good hands, safe as can be. I am deeply relieved that they came to no harm. As for you, will you stay here and do what deeds you can? The Force may never be the same, but I believe your actions will change it for the better. Let's see what some of these might give me. 229 agility, 108 vitality. Yeah, still prefer mine. Oh, and one more thing before we part ways, Kippen. You must not forget about the good Ent who sent you on this fanciful wild goose chase. We cannot start a flood without the first raindrop. Be sure to tell your sleepy friend all you saw. Farewell, good warden. The horse, you ask? Ah, yes, another strange meeting in this strange wood. I do not know his tale, but he came to me. I believe he seeks his master, but his master rode away. I cannot guess. You may ride him. I am sure he will bear you wherever you need to go. Return to Ashlim and tell him of the hobbit's fate. You may use the horse near Gandalf to swift travel. Interesting. Gandalf found this horse lost in the wood, but it is willing to bear you on to Ashlim more swiftly than you could go on foot. Alright, let's do it. The Ent does not speak, but its eyes gleam with sharp green spark as you relay Gandalf's tale. You did not succeed in waking Ashlim from his sleepy state, but from his keen gaze you sense that you have appeased his restless curiosity. You have done all you could for Ashlim. It is now time to seek another sleeping Ent. Okay, so a little to the northeast. And here we have another. You have discovered another Ent, this one barely different from a tree. He stands still as stone, but regards you with deep, slow eyes. This Ent is not dissimilar from Ashlim. It is apparent in his eyes that he mulls upon some memory with interest, but he has grown too sleepy to do anything but mull. You have the sensation of recalling a memory that is not your own.
The Ent Bylas wishes to impart a memory upon you, for something has piqued the interest of this sleepy, tree-ish creature.
You once again are observing the memory of an Ent. Someone or something approaches from the opposite direction. A rustling sound indicates an approach of some noisy creature. Not seeing anything. Curse the fools. It is their fault. How I hate this forest. It will be the death of me. A Rohirrim has limped into the woods, speaking bitterly as he walked. That is Leofmar. The Ent has apparently concerned about the passage of the injured-looking Rohirrim men. You feel concerned for him as well, for you know that these folks to be generally good sorts. Surely he will need assistance if he is to survive in this particularly wild forest. Baelost's memory has ended. You must clear your head and return to reality. The Ent looks at you knowingly. It is clear that he is curious about what may have happened to this injured man. The Ent's eyes shine with concern for the strange man who passed through the field of vision. You should seek the wounded Rohirrim in Fangorn, for he is likely to be lost, hungry, and hurt. Let's go find him. And let's see, he is to the northwest. Gotta be careful with some of these bats. You have found a campfire lately used but empty. So some root came out and attacked me. Cursed root. A great strangling root beneath the bedroll and likely attacked the man as he attempted to rest. The injured man was likely frightened away by his makeshift encampment by the menacing tree root that lay in wait here. You should continue to search for clues of the man's whereabouts. Okay. These are just kind of chilling there. There's nothing else here. This food sack is empty. There is not a crumb in sight. It is clear that the injured man has not had access to food in quite a while. He may have scrounged for food nearby before abandoning his dangerous little encampment. You should see if there's anything edible looking nearby. Anything else? Just the empty food sack. Almost missed that quest. Oh, there's a little bush right here. The bush has been recently picked, but the berries look suspiciously inedible. Upon examination of the tree berry bushes, you suspect that the berries may not be edible. There's only one reliable test for this. Bat dropping. There are no berries in these droppings. Bats are quite the nuisance in this grove. Their numbers could stand to be thinned a bit. Okay. So I need to examine droppings and attack these guys. Okay, more bad droppings. No berries in the droppings. Alright. There's more droppings here. There's some bushes. Lots of stuff. Another berry bush. So it looks like the bats are not eating the berries, kind of confirming the suspicion that the berries are inedible. What else do we need? Need more bat droppings, another bush. Need to kill more bats too. The berries here are certainly not edible, or else the bats would have eaten them. And it's likely that the injured man ate the food that will only speed his death, not stave it off. Not good. Let's go kill some bats. Still need to kill some. And let me kill that one bat there. You have helped to thin the dense population of bats in this part of the forest. Okay. So now it looks like I need to go ask the Ent for help. Because our friend may be poisoned. You explained to Balos that you have examined several berry bushes and many have been picked over recently, but it is unlikely that these berries are edible. If these have been eaten by the injured man, his situation may be more dire than what the Ent first beheld. You anxiously implore Balos to wake up and help you track the lost man, but he stubbornly remains silent. You should do whatever you can to wake him up, as Gandalf bade you. Try to beg him. Balos remains silent, and still only eyes alive to give you an amused stare. Balos has dug his roots too deep. You will have to find and save the injured man yourself. Let me kill this horn. Okay, very good. So it looks like he's going to be at that cool bat tree that I've been looking forward to getting to. Let me make my way that way. I'm enjoying the quest here at the Eaves of Fangorn. Pretty fun. Looks like these monsters don't automatically aggro on you, which is nice. It's only if you kind of linger around too long. Okay, so here we are. And let's see what this is. Oh, there he is. Someone found me? Impossible, I am cursed. Dying. You must be my death. Have you come to take me away and turn me into a tortured shade? I'm cursed for my cowardice. Do you see how the very trees encircled me, judging my wrongs? The trees are hungry. Save yourself, stranger, and let them devour me. My arrows are spent, and soon they will approach again. Save yourself. The only thing keeping those trees at bay is the fear of my bow. I loosed every arrow at them, but now my quiver is empty. They press nearer and nearer. I think they begin to suspect that I am defenseless soon. They will be upon me. There is no hope left. Okay. So what is this? Medicinal herb. Lofmar will not survive for much longer without an antidote to the poison he ingested when eating the inedible berries. So I need to collect some medicinal plants as well. And kill some horns and collect some arrows, all that good stuff. So let me start killing some of these. Sorry about that, guys. I had to answer a phone call, but you won't even know that because I edit that out. Alright. Blast these horns. Take some medicinal herbs. Very good. And I guess each of these trees might have an arrow on them. Need one more medicinal plant. There's one right there. I was a little too late to avoid aggro. That's fine. Let me go find some more horns. Let me try to double up. Really? I've only killed 3? Are not all of those counting? Wow, that one's like stuck up there. That's weird. Oh, never mind. I was just looking incorrectly. 4. So Fangorn horn doesn't count. It has to be vicious. Has to be the vicious ones. There's another one. Alright, let me go over here. Very good. Need to get another vicious horn. Well, actually I need 3. Dang it. It's a lot. There's one. That one will not count, 'cause it's not vicious. Neither will that one right there. Oh, he attacked me? What? Oh well. Let me just get rid of this one because it's bugging me. Okay. Then I need... What do I need? One more. Let me get on my pony. It'll be faster. Just a regular one. Not interested. Where are all the vicious ones, man? There's no more vicious ones left. There's one. My last one. Okay, very good. Let's turn in these quests. You gently feed the herbs to Lofmar, but you do not see any positive effect. His condition is unchanged. You see, it is the curse. Thank you for your goodness, Kippen, but you cannot stop my fate. It was good of you to help, Kippen, but they will be back. A curse does not throw up its hands and abandon its purpose because of a minor setback. Death will take me and I will be a tortured shade haunted by my crimes. It is hopeless. My arrows? Thank you, Kippen, but you should not have done this. It is more than a cursed man deserves. These arrows will only postpone my death by a short while. Lofmar says no more. The poisonous berries seem to be taking their toll on the poor man. You have tried everything you can think of, but there is naught to do but to stay with this poor man while he dies. But your train of thought is interrupted by a sudden noise behind you. Looks like our friend is here. Balos. It is Balos. The Ent has roused himself and is here at the dying man's side, after all. And just in time, for in the long, twig-like fingers of his hands is a small spring of fresh-picked kingsfoil. This herb will save Lofmar's life. You cannot help but marvel at the Ent's kindly curiosity towards the once-doomed Rohirrim man. Balos has wakened after all. He bears the gift of kingsfoil to give to the poisoned man. What is this herb? I feel better already, with just a gentle scent wafting from the leaves. What is the tree behind you? Is it a tree? It has eyes. Why does it regard me so? You give Balos a heartfelt, verbal thanks for this miraculous gesture of kindness that saved a man's life. Balos says nothing and appears to be asleep more than ever. You were so sure that you had done Gandalf's bidding and awakened an Ent, but Balos does not seem to have found any further reason to be awake, now that he has saved the day. Okay, very good. So it looks like we're going to continue questing here, but we will do so in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you then.